All right, y'all. So we got UFC 287 coming in a couple of days, and guys, we're gonna jump straight into it. We got the underdog of the night for UFC 287. Now, if you guys do not know what underdog of the night is, basically underdog of the night is we pick somebody from the entire card that's listed as the underdog who we believe can and actually will win the fight. So we're gonna jump straight into this, guys. The UFC 287 Alex Pereira versus Israel Adesanya 2. Underdog of the night is none other than my guy Rob Font. Now, the reason why Rob Font is going to be my underdog of the night, guys, he's going up against Adrian Yanez. And honestly, Adrian Yanez is a great fighter. Both him and Rob Font are great fighters, but more than anything, they're both great boxers. The difference that jumps out to me right away between the two is that Adrian Yanez just hasn't fought the level of competition that Rob Font has. And even though Rob Font hasn't been successful in his most recent fights, he's fought a lot more heavier competition than Yanez has fought. In his last fight against Chito Marlon Vera, he did outstrike Chito Marlon Vera the entire fight pretty significantly, but it was just a power difference from Chito that made the difference in the fight, and Rob Font was getting dropped a lot. And the same thing kind of happened to him in the Jose Aldo fight, which is his last two losses, one to Chito and one to Jose Aldo. And in both of those fights, guys, Rob Font literally landed 100 plus significant strikes in both fights. So even though those fights kind of got out of hand for him in the latter rounds, he still was able to land 100 plus strikes. And to be exact, in the Aldo fight, it was 149 significant strikes. He lost that fight, but he still put up 149 significant strikes. And then in the loss to Chito Vera, he put up 271 significant strikes. So that was some of the highest output of his career. And the power difference just got to him. And obviously, in both fights, they were both 5-round fights. His last 3 fights were 5-round fights, and he's put up 100 plus significant strikes in all 3 fights. And here's the thing with Rob Font, right? Getting into the fight, he is a fast starter, meaning he's gonna jump out fast, pump out the jab a lot, and start to get very active very early. And it being a 3-round fight will only help him. The difference with Adrian Yanez is that he's not as fast as a starter as Rob Font is. He does have beautiful boxing, beautiful combinations, but I'm feeling that this fight is gonna be a situation where Rob Font comes out fast, gets that jab going, and then Adrian Yanez will kind of end up playing catch up. He will have the power advantage. He will have, that's going to be on his side. So some people are going to lean towards Rob Font or lead towards Adrian Yanez and say, hey, well, Rob Font has been taking damage, especially his last fight, and Yanez has a lot of power. So that should mean that Yanez should be able to get the job done. But my rebuttal to that is that, who has he fought? Tony Kelly. Davey Grant was a decent win that he got. That was his only decent win. Then he fought Randy Costa and 2 other guys that are not good. So the best one he has is over Davey Grant, and Davey Grant is not some world beater. He's not highly ranked anyway. So, when you look at the level of competition that they fought, it's on Rob Font's side. When you look at their striking differential numbers, Rob Font is slightly more accurate, and Adrian Yanez absorbs more strikes. So, it's not to say that these guys are terrible defensive fighters. They're not really that terrible defensive fighters. They're both pretty good, between 57 and 59%. Rob Font doesn't try to shoot takedowns, at least 1 per fight. The only difference is that Adrian Yanez does have a black belt in BJJ, so that probably wouldn't be smart. So yeah, I can just see Rob Font pumping out the jab, getting the boxing going, and just jumping onto a lead that is not going to be easy for Yanez to catch up with. I don't think Yanez has ever fought 5 rounds. Obviously, he hasn't fought 5 rounds inside of the UFC against the best competition in the world. Rob Font has done that. And this fight being 3 rounds is going to be perfect for Rob Font. He's going to be able to jump out to a lead, get the jab, get his jab going, get the significant strike lead up. And, in the course of a 3-round fight, Rob Font will definitely be able to get 2 rounds off of Yanez. I think he'll be able to get the first 2 rounds off of Yanez for sure, 100%. And then maybe in the 3rd round, Yanez might be able to possibly almost finish the fight or get some strikes out there. But by that point, Rob Font will already have, won the fight. Hopefully, I'm hoping for a unanimous decision. But if things could get weird, if Yanez picks up in the 3rd round, then it could be a split decision for Rob Font. And then if it's split decision, at that point, the judges could pretty much rob anybody. But I still got Rob Font winning. You know what I'm saying? His name is Rob, but hopefully he don't get robbed. So, yeah, that's going to do it for my prediction for the fight, guys. I got Rob Font winning, underdog of the night. Let me know what you guys' underdog of the night is, guys. And if you guys pick the correct underdog of the night, I'll cash up your $1. Why not? It is what it is. But other than that, guys, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Peace.